Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Show. Today I'm going to be giving you guys another Dragon Ball discussion. Today we're talking about Vegetto. Once again, was he disappointing? Did he suck? Did it ruin episode 66 of Dragon Ball Super? Because that's a big topic right now in the Dragon Ball community. Pardon me for the lighting in the room. It's like a really weird time of day. You know, I don't have a really good light in here, and well, it's a little bit dim. But regardless of that, was Vegetto not really that good in the episode? It's an interesting subject, and it really is down to personal opinion, and I got some critiquing, obviously. And I have seen people say that it was not a good appearance, that it was kind of bad, and that I have seen a few people say that it actually did suck. I don't know if they were just mad because it was a letdown, or that it wasn't exactly as long as they hoped because of the fusion lasting about. It looked like it was about 9 or 10 minutes of the episode, and then they just defuse after that punch. And no one's going to disagree and say that it wasn't a little bit disappointing at the very least. It was a disappointing scene for sure, and I don't think anyone's going to disagree with that. But the stuff that was there was so phenomenal, in my opinion, that it does help alleviate a lot of that disappointment. And I think that this Vegetto scene, with the animation, with the dialogue, Vegetto nails Zamasu when he's doing his little speech. He's like, "Oh, you left yourself open." A great little comedy there. You know, making that face when Zamasu's crying. There's some cool little scenes, and you can't tell me when he went up and did the spirit sword. Whew. You can't tell me you didn't lose your shit. And even though I think that this Vegetto scene was actually pretty fantastic, the biggest problem, it still could have succeeded by ending off short. And the reason is because having Trunks get the final blow on Zamasu, even though that was amazing, and I think that's maybe actually the highlight of the episode, I think that having Vegetto do it would have been a better solution for, I guess, the fans to have a conclusion with Vegetto actually doing something. Vegetto actually doesn't really do anything in the episode. He could have just not been there, and essentially it would have been the same outcome of Trunks getting the sword and slicing him down. He didn't really make Zamasu any weaker necessarily, allowing Trunks to get the kill. It kind of was just he was holding him off for like 9 minutes, but he didn't even need to be held off by Vegetto. It wasn't like a Buhan situation where he needed to get absorbed to save everyone or to tear Buu down. It's a different type of situation here. Vegetto did not need to happen, but the fact that he did was great, but they dropped the ball a little bit in that regard. I don't think anyone's going to disagree. It definitely was disappointing, but it definitely, I still think, was awesome. It was a better scene than Gogeta versus Janemba. You know, 2 hits and an attack. Look, Gogeta's awesome, but that scene, I don't know why everyone said it's so amazing. It's cool. It really is a cool scene, but it's just like a minute and then it's over. And it's a better scene than Omega Shenron and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, in my opinion, which I thought was a great little fight. But it's not as good as Buhan versus Vegetto. His appearance in this episode doesn't ruin the episode. It actually elevated it, but it was disappointing. That is the main problem here. It's a disappointment, but it's not bad. I think it's still very good. You can have something be very good and be disappointing. And I think that if you're someone that watched the Vegetto fight once when it came out, or just saw it a few, like a day ago or something like that, I suggest, if you've only seen it once, definitely go back and look at it, but look at it with a more of an open mind, I guess. I'm not trying to defend Super or anything, being some, crazy Dragon Ball fan. I'm always open to critique the series, but I don't think that it's quite as bad as people think. I think it's actually an awesome scene, and it's actually one of the stronger episodes in the series. It does have some problems with some of the dialogue for sure. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But in terms of action, atmosphere, animation, it's at the top of its league. Now, let me ask you guys before I leave this off, do you think the biggest disappointment for people, not just yourself, but for people, is that the fusion did not last long? It lasted 9 minutes. Is it because Vegito did not finish the fight? So do you think people still would have been very disappointed if this lasted like an episode or two of Vegito and then he defused before even doing the final blow? Or do you think people are upset because he didn't actually kill Zamasu? That's my question to you guys. And are you disappointed? Do you think that it's not as bad as you originally thought? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching, and of course, I'll catch you later.